Yeah. Big JTV, man. Like, comment, sub, and y'all wanted it, so I'm gonna give it to you. Me and Unc, football, we talk about it and we discuss every Sunday, 10:30 a.m. We discuss the football game, the football week, our takes of the week. But we're gonna discuss this upcoming Sunday. Our podcast is gonna be at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to talk about the game, the big game. Lamar versus Mahomes. We're talking about Chiefs versus Ravens at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to start it off like this. Y'all already know my bias. You know me. I am a Ravens fan. Okay? So my prediction won't surprise y'all at the end, but I'm going to start off by saying how and explaining how the Chiefs can win this football game. Okay? The way the Chiefs can win this football game is, first, it's going to sound ironic, but they have to control the time of possession, right? And they have to not only control the time of possession, they have to throw the football in the middle of the field, okay? More specifically, intermediate passes, okay? So what does this mean? That means that Travis Kelce is probably going to have, or he has to have, his best game of the season. Travis Kelce has to go for 2 touchdowns, 90-some yards. Isaiah Pacheco has to go for 100 yards running. Mahomes needs 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers. Let me repeat. No turnovers, and they need to make Lamar fumble. They need to make Lamar fumble, bro. They need to make Lamar either fumble or at least a pick, a kickoff return, something. They cannot just purely win off their offense. Why do I say that? Because the only games that Lamar and the Ravens have lost has been, Lamar turning the ball over, like that interception late in the fourth quarter to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Joey Porter Jr., right? Or the Rams picking him off. It has to involve Lamar having a turnover and the opposing quarterback being clean. That Rams game was the closest game the Ravens have had in about the last month or so, almost 2 months, right? Because that game went 37-31. And why did that happen? Because it went to overtime. And why did it go to overtime? Cooper Kupp went off. Cooper Kupp had about 10 catches, 100-some yards, and a touchdown. Travis Kelce is going to have to pretty much do the exact same thing. Kyrie and Williams, their running back, right, for the Rams, he went off for 115 yards and a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco is going to have to do that. And Stafford was clean. He had about 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Clean game. No picks, no fumbles, nothing. He had a clean game. And even with that, the game went to overtime and the Rams still lost. They picked off Lamar too, right? That's the only way, realistically, I can see the Chiefs winning, right? So a lot of things have to go right. And then on the other side, a lot of things have to go wrong, right? Now, the Chiefs have a great advantage, and that's obviously Mahomes. We know that. That's also Andy Reid, okay? That's also Steve Spagnuolo. They are very well coached. And when it comes to big-time moments, they usually win those close games because they are such a well-coached team. So if the Chiefs have a goal or have an ambition to win in this game, they'll need that. And here's another thing that might factor in that I think is very important. That game versus the Rams, the Ravens, right? The Ravens were in a rain game, okay? When it's raining, right, that improves the chances of the opposing team winning against the Ravens. There's projection that there might be a rain game this weekend. Now, my prediction is the Ravens are actually going to blow out the Chiefs. Why do I say that? Those are so many factors that have to go the Chiefs' way. I highly doubt it's going to happen. I got the Ravens winning this 38-24. And I'm saying that because it's going to get, especially in the second quarter, borderline cartoonish, the amount of blowout. Why do I say that? The Ravens, if you don't punch them in the mouth early and often, meaning if you don't do damage within the first quarter or the second, it's going to be basically a rout, because this team is very much a second half team. Why do I say this? If you watch the Ravens all season, they don't put up a lot of points in the first half. They're not like front runners. They slowly warm up, especially the offense, and start putting points on the board in the second half, right? On top of that, you're dealing with a defense that destroys the run game. Kyron Williams running all over the Ravens in that Rams game was rare. Isaiah Pacheco is not going to get 100 yards. I highly doubt it. Patrick Mahomes will get his. That's why I said 24 points will go the Chiefs' way. But I think 38, maybe 42 points will go the Ravens' way, because Lamar has been very, very disciplined with the football. And he's been very good at not causing fumbles. That's one. And number two, not throwing interceptions. What he'll do, though, is he'll prolong the play and maybe hold on to the football too long. That's what happened with that safety versus in the 49ers game. That's what happened against Houston last week, where he got 2 sacks in a row. He'd rather do that than throw a pick. So he's securing the football. He'll take a sack, but then he'll have, the ball secured. I don't think Mahomes is that type of dude as much. I think Mahomes would rather launch that bit all the way to MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and get picked off. I can see that. See, if you neutralize Travis Kelce, which is a hard task, let me be real, but if you slow down Travis Kelce and you essentially force Mahomes to throw to his receivers, that's the only way. If you put the football in Pacheco's hands, and you have Patrick Queen, you have Roquan Smith stopping him, that's how you win the game. Like I said, I can see this going 38-24 or 42-24, maybe 26, maybe 27. But it'll be a 2-touchdown, up, because the defense is so much better and so much stronger. I don't think the Chiefs have faced a defense this strong. The only defense that's comparable was the Raiders' defense. That's the closest to the defense the Chiefs have faced. And the Raiders, they beat the Chiefs 20 to like 14 or 18, right? So that's my point. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? I'm going my Ravens. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I can see multiple ways the Chiefs can win. You know what I mean? We'll find out by the end of this week, man. Big J TV. Like, comment, sub. Get in the comments. Let me know y'all prediction. And, of course, check out these videos on the end screen, man. I'm out.